Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
In this video, I want to share with you some of the realities of being a parent, which people don't talk about. You know, if you check anyone's photograph or videos, they'll show you very loving, very cute, very awe moment videos and photographs, which even I have shared, like hugging the daughter, celebrating the birthday, good moments, cute moments, child acting silly, and obviously I get a lot of positive comments. But let me share with you the dark side of parenting. Okay, giving you my own personal example, so it's more like a confession. And yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Loy Machedo, and the thing that stands out about me is I keep things real. You can check 6,700 videos. What do I do professionally? I'm a personal branding strategist, helping people get jobs in Dubai, UAE, especially Dubai. Well-paying jobs, like whatever you're getting, we figure out ways how you can get more. Services include personal branding, resume rebrand, interview coaching, and yes, people book my services for personal and professional advice. Okay, more information, check down below. So now we come down to the part where parenting. And when I say parenting, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? You know, husband, wife, man, woman, taking care of a child. And then obviously you have the moments which you tend to see on social media. You'll see a beautiful video, you'll see lovely photographs, smiling. In fact, just go to Facebook. Anyone who has a child will show you cute moments with their child. And you'll be like, wow, that is so beautiful, your child has grown up. So now what is the dark side? I'll give you a couple of examples. The dark side is when you're doing your work and your child comes and wants your time and attention and you really want space. Now the question is, what will you do? Will you tell the child, leave me alone? Will you shout at the child? Will you just lose your temper and scream at the child? Or in some cases, people even, the child keeps prodding and like my child, keeps shaking my hand and this and that. Would you hit your child and throw it out? I've seen this. And I've had clients who have actually done this. They have a temper issue. Let me be the first to admit that these thoughts have crossed my mind. Like when my daughter is prodding me, to shout at her, get out, out. Or just stand up and, drag her out of the room because I'm doing something important. But she doesn't know. Thankfully, I've not reacted to them, thankfully. But do these thoughts exist? Yes. Now let's go one step further. Have you met any parent who hates their children? Have you spoken to anyone? Has any parent told you, I really hate my kid, man? Maybe not the first one, the second one. I have, over the years, spoken to clients who literally told me, I regret having this kid. Or, the bloody kid is a curse. Some have even said, I know this might sound very dark, but I just hope this kid dies, It's that bad, yeah. The thing is, you'll never get anyone who will tell you this. Why? Because it's pretty dark, it's pretty scary, it's pretty shocking. Just imagine if you were to admit, in today's day and age of social media, that your kid is a curse, that you wish your kid were dead, that you want to kill your child. Oh, finished. You'll get social services or you get someone who will grab your kid and take them away. Or just imagine, you don't say such dark things, you just say, I hate my kid. Finished. You might even end up getting terminated or everyone will just ostracize you. But let me tell you, this exists. And I think in today's social media age, you can literally see it explicitly. You'll see couples when they're fighting. Like very lately, I saw this on Candace Owens' show. I watch Candace Owens. She's a political commentator. She has a YouTube channel. She was speaking about one of her ex-colleagues who now they are not in good terms with, Steve Chowder or Steve Crowder. Yeah, Crowder. He was having a divorce with his wife. So they took the CCTV footage. And oh, there his wife is pregnant, huh? And they're having a disagreement over she wants to take his car or she wants to take the car belongs to him. And she wants to go buy some groceries and he says no. And then she says, Steve, come on, Steve, I'm in pain. I just want to go. No, fuck you. I don't want this and that. And she's like, Steve, I love you. But he's saying, I don't bloody love you. And, like they fight. And then finally it seems that it escalates where he starts abusing, fuck you, I'm going to kill you and this and that. When temper goes up, you say a lot of things. So now you saw one dark side. Now, okay, in this one, he didn't physically maybe assault her or do anything, but verbally he said many things. Even I, when I shout at my wife, lose my cool. I have literally told my wife, you want, you can end this, you can go back to your village, let's break this off, finish. I don't need to take your shit. But I know you'll say, Loy, how can you say something like that? Yeah, but what prompted me to say that? You'll say, Loy, there's no excuse for that. My dear, you're not in my shoes, nah? It's very easy to say when you're not in my shoes. It's very easy to say when you do not know what the other person is doing. And keep in mind, I'm not you, you're not me. I might have a dark side. You're no saint. You also have a dark side. How do you show it is totally up to you. How do I show it is totally up to me. You might not be shouting at your spouse. Maybe you did something else. There is nobody on this planet who is a saint. There's nobody on this planet who has a clean chit or a clean slate. All of us have imperfections, all. And some imperfections are darker than the others. So with regards to parenting now, thankfully for me, I've not come to the part where I've regretted having a child or I've hated my child or I've cursed my child. Thankfully, it has not come to that. Have I spanked my kid once in a while? Yes. As of now, how many? 2, 3? 3 times, yeah. In this 4-5 years, and on her buttocks, I've given her. One incident is where I was wrong. One incident where I was in a really, bad frame of mind. And this was 2 years, 3 years, and I kept spanking on a bum and shouldn't have done that. There I was wrong. There I'll admit I was wrong. With my wife, have I hit her? Only hit means, I've told you, when the baby was almost nearly going to fall into that hot burning oil, and I saw that on camera, and she was busy doing some other shit, not paying attention to the baby, I went and forefinger, didn't hit her hard. I've also sat with her in the video in our 6-year celebration and spoken about it. We both spoke about it. And but yes, words, I've said a lot of things which sometimes can be deemed very hurtful because even I'm human, man. Sometimes you say things, how do you vent it out? You can't every time go to the gym. You can't every time meditate. You can't every time keep quiet. We will vent it out. But I don't give myself that as an excuse. Oh, I have to. But keep in mind, it's this is a ugly reality of people not, wanting their child or hating their child. Best example is my mother. How many times my mother has told me, I made a mistake giving birth to you. When I was a small boy. How many times my mom and my grandmother, who I absolutely loathe, she says, you should have died when you were born. We should have squeezed your neck. This is a very common phrase in Konkani, Mangalorean language. Gomti chiddije. Gomti means neck. Should have squeezed your neck until you died. So they've said that. So there is a dark side of parenting. Don't think that being a parent is all hunky-dory and being a parent is a 24-hour job, man. Like yesterday when I was driving with my baby, I was in my own frame of mind. My baby started to say, I'm not well, I'm not well, I'm not well. My wife was concerned. I was a little irritated. But then when I saw my baby's face, I realized she really was not well because she never says that. And eventually when we were on the scooter, she ended up, because she stands in the front, it was a smaller scooter, she puked all over the scooter. But thankfully, we were able to come home. Then I told my wife, make sure she's okay. I hosed down the entire scooter. And my wife has been on a 24-hour call every 2-3 hours, making sure that she checks the temperature and taking care of the baby. Why I'm making this video outside today? Because the baby is there and it'll be hard to keep her quiet, and I thought, okay, make the video outside. So there are sacrifices, and parenting is a thankless job, yeah. Because you just don't know, after all the sacrifices, everything that you've done, will it be worth it? Will your daughter or son be there for you when you need them? Will they take care of you when you need them? Or will they amount to anything? You just don't know. Maybe they'll dump your sorry ass. Maybe they'll say, you're a burden for me. Who asked you to give birth to me? I didn't tell you to give birth. You couldn't control yourself. Kids have said that. And there are children who absolutely hate their parents, where they wish their parents are dead. They have said on their face, we should die, man. So, parenting is a thankless job, a very tough job. And sometimes people just discover the dark side. And like I told you, if you think that there are parents who don't hate their children, it's just there are children who also hate their parents. Don't think that parent and child will love each other. Sometimes they can be sworn enemies. Thankfully for me, it's not so dark. Yeah, the thoughts of irritation, shouting, and spanking is there. Nothing beyond that. But when you go into the dark avenues, like even sexual rape and sexual fetish and terrible. My ex-girl, 2-3 of them have shared this with me, how they are fathers. Forget uncles, forget elder brother, fathers have done horrible things to them. So we live in this kind of dark world, My goal is, I just want to be, if not the world's best father, which definitely will never qualify and never be, and I'm not even looking for it, to be a father who she can say, he was all right. He did his job. He provided me the basics. Give me education, give me food, give me shelter, give me good guidance, help me stand on my own 2 feet, give me the skills, and he died. Finish. That's enough. Don't want a award, best father of the year or decade or whatever. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts, if you can resonate with me and what I say is true or not. You let me know. Because remember, parenting, totally thankless job. Totally. In today's day and age, with the way children are getting distracted, you can just upscale that thanklessness or the unpredictability of success or the total disaster, the total failure of raising a child to the nth degree. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you. You let me know your thoughts. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll get to see some comments where people, at least in my group, I know many people say, my father doesn't have time for me, my mother doesn't have time, they're busy in their own world, I wish they would guide me, send me to a good college, this, that. Expectations, way too high. Especially on social media, when you can compare your life with someone else's life. Alright, you guys take care. This is me signing off.